Welcome to another episode of the Bethesda Brothers podcast. I am the KingFanMan, joined as always with my brother. I won't even call him a partner in crime this time. Joey Caps Gaming. How you doing, brother Joe?
I'm okay, King. I'm not how do I say this? The topic that we're covering today, we're both very passionate about it.
Yes.
And especially you, King. You love 76. Some would say to a fault for years.
Yeah.
Since its inception. Now you're fed up with it.
Well,
you're fed up with it.
A few have said we are overly nice to Bethesda at times, so we're not going to be today because we are going to be a little critical of Fallout 76 and what's going on. The overall question is, are we getting enough content with Fallout 76? And let me set it up this way. At least before the release of Starfield, the numbers of players in Fallout 76 were the highest in 5 years. So the game has literally steadily been going up and up and up. The success rate of Fallout 76 has been getting better and better and better. However, the content has been steadily going down and down and down. And what I want to do is just look at what we got this year and what we're going to finish off the year with. I've got the whole 2023 roadmap right in front of me. And remember, they told us we're going to have a 5-year plan. Well, this is the first year of that 5-year plan. And I want to just ask everybody, and I really want everybody to put in the comments, is this enough content to keep you coming back to Fallout 76? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. As much as I love Fallout 76, as much as I put into it, as much as I cover it, right now my Fallout First is lapsed, and I have not re-upped it, and I have not been on the game. Well, I have. I've been on the game one time since Starfield came out.
Wow. Yeah, I have an idea of how they could save it. It just popped in my head. It's similar to what we were talking about earlier before the podcast. But I have something that could maybe save it. Want me to tell you right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Don't save it.
People in the comments are gonna have a ball. Especially if you came in here with aggression towards us. Anywho, I think what they should do, right?
Yeah.
You make private worlds. You make that free. You essentially scrap Fallout First for what it is. It's done. You scrap it. Then what you do, because there's a reason why they're not making new content. There's a reason for it. We don't know the reason. They're not saying what the reason is. Yes, we have Atlantic City on the way, but they're not saying what the reason is as to why we wait so long in between, content. And I believe it is because they give out free DLC, which they shouldn't do that. They should, instead of charging for private worlds.
So can I interrupt you? In other words, they're not making enough money to put out content. Is that what you're saying?
Kinda.
Okay, go ahead.
In a way.
I just wanted to be clear.
So then you charge for the DLC that comes out, let's say, every 6 months, right? So you charge for the DLC. It won't be as much as Fallout First, but you make private worlds free. So you could either play with your friends or strangers in adventure mode, and then there's private world that's free. The reason why that's free is because mods. And you have to leave that open to everyone. You can't put that through paywall. You just can't do it. People already spent money on your game. Don't put mods through a paywall.
But you can only use the mods in the worlds, private worlds.
In the private world.
I love that. I absolutely love that.
So instead of them monetizing private worlds, they're monetizing DLC. But the private world is now free, and you could download mods in that private world. I think that would make sense. I think that would work. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe people think I'm crazy for that. But a King, I think that sounds pretty good.
I do too. I think that sounds great. As far as how much content should come out. I think once a quarter would be great. I think that would be perfect. This year in 2023, we've got three main, and I call I'm gonna use air quotes, main updates. Three out of the whole year. Okay, I will go over them in just a second. They were not big at all. The two of them were okay. One of them was a little bitty. The question is, if you only get three a year, I mean, they need to be pretty substantial, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, yeah, especially if you're charging for it.
Well, I mean,
So,
but even if it stays at the model it is right now, shouldn't they at least give more than? Well, let's just go over. Okay, February the 28th was the first content that we got this year. New content. It was called Mutation Invasion. They even spent money to make a trailer for this thing. Okay, you know what it was? You know what it boiled down to? The mutations from Daily Ops. They took those and applied them to public events. That's all it was. They didn't add anything new. They just put the mutations from Daily Ops. Now, it was a fun little thing.
yeah.
But was it adding new content? No. And they spent money to make a new trailer and everything else to say, hey, we're putting stuff in the game. No, you're not. They spend more effort trying to look like they're doing something than actually doing something for the game.
Yeah. No, it's true.
That was the first major update that we got. The second one was better. It was June, all the way to June, so now we go to the summer, okay? And the last one's going to be in December, so that shows you that June the 20th, we got Once at a Blue Moon. Now, we got 2 new cryptids, which is great. I thought that was great. We got 2 new events. That's good. Remember, we got the Blue Devil and I can't ever pronounce the other one, the Big Turtle. The Agua. OGUA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they actually added a little side quest. It's just 7 little quests, but it's actually a little quest called the Costa Business quest line. So I thought they did a really good job on that one. It's not much, it's not big, but it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
I thought
I didn't play that.
Yeah,
I didn't play that. Interesting.
I thought that one was good. Mutation Invasion was a joke.
Yeah, it freaking sounds like it.
But
King.
think about it. We had to wait until June for any content.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the content we got, really, even though it was good, all it was 2 events.
Yeah.
2 events. And now we're waiting until December, which is the last month of the year, which we all know. And all we are getting is only half, of a new expedition, which people don't like anyway.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully this expedition, the second half anyway, they say you're going to be able to explore and maybe do more questy type stuff. I'm still holding off. I'm going to wait and see. But I know the first part is not questing at all. It is not exploring at all. It is basically, it's not basically, it is. It's expeditions, which nobody likes.
Yeah. I don't know. I part of me feels like the reason why they're I think the first half of the Atlantic City DLC, I bet you that was it. And then, there was some outrage.
That it was just expeditions.
I guarantee you. And now it's like, no, people want what regular Fallout fans want.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Fallout fans, I think anyway, we're pretty simple people. We love this franchise so much. Don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Stop it with the expeditions. I know it's a multiplayer kind of thing. I get it. You gave us daily ops. Thank you for that. It's a different thing to do. We don't need expeditions. We need more places to explore. That's what we need. Now, you have Atlantic City, New Jersey, where I live. You have Atlantic City, right? So a place where we haven't even touched in Fallout ever. Finally, and then you're opening up with an expedition, and that's it? You can't. It's a brand new location.
But by the way, something that they literally had to gut because nobody was playing the first expedition. They had to cut out all the helicopter stuff and getting all the batteries and all that because nobody was doing it. Everybody hated that part. They had to cut.
So what happened in the first part of the pit expedition? Because I gave up with it. I didn't like doing.
You don't have to go cook and do all that anymore to go on.
You don't have really?
No, you don't have to do that anymore.
I remember the first time I did it, me and you were playing, and it was such a nightmare.
Yeah. No, you don't.
It was such a nightmare.
You don't have to do that. They spend most of their time changing daily ops and changing expeditions because nobody likes them. They keep trying to make them where somebody's going to like them.
Yeah.
And by the way, if somebody out there is listening that likes daily ops or expeditions, more power to you. I'm glad. I'm saying most people. Okay.
That's fine. But we're Fallout fans are so freaking simple. Just let us explore this area. Put more stories, a couple of quests in there. Maybe make a main quest for that one set area. Make it 10 to 15 hours. That's it of substantial content. And then throw in a few events in that area so we keep going back. Give us, a place to build our camps. We're very simple. Why can't they, King? Why are they having a hard time with this?
They have a whole world. You can open up some of the things that are closed. Open up some of the locations that are closed up in the world. Just do something. I mean, something. Okay. Some people would say, well, surely, King, there's got to be more that they're doing through the year than just those three things. Surely they had to do more before June. Yeah, they felt so bad before June. You know what they gave us in April?
What?
They felt so bad that they gave us the Christmas Scorched event in April. They hadn't done any new content, so they gave us actually it's the Spooky Scorched, which is the Christmas Scorched, the same thing's just redone, and they did it in April. So we get the Spooky Scorched and of course the Treasure Hunter. They put those in like we're doing something, and we get Meat Week once a year and Foshnaut once a year, which I love those. That's great.
Yeah, I do too. And King, also this is random. They should make a stash box, just a different stash box like the ammo and your junk. They should make a stash box for your legendary guns, your weapons. Just make a stash box for that, so it doesn't take up all that space. But then I guess what's the point of the stash box at that point? Because you gotta. I have a problem where my stash box is almost full because I have so much in there, so many 3 stars in there, and I don't want to sell any of them.
I know it. I'm the same way.
It's like I don't want to drop them. I don't want to sell them.
I have to slowly weed out. It's like, okay, I'm going to get rid of one today. Which is the
one a week.
One a week. That's right.
One a week.
That's right. I was going to say something really good, really profound, and it just went away.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Come on, I need that.
I have no idea what it was.
Me either.
But I mean, when you have the highest player count you've ever had, and you have so much potential in a game like this, it's a shame that, number one, we wait until June to get content, and now we wait until December, and all we're going to get is an expedition. And I know what people are going to say, because I've been told this, Well, this year, everybody was working on Starfield. Do not give me that. They have 5 studios. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 studios. Not to mention support studios. 3 support studios helping Austin. Do you know how many people finished Skyrim? 1 studio, 100 people. Do you know how many people finished Fallout 4? 1 studio, 100 people.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
And also, too, King, to put the little cherry on top, if people say, oh, they're working on Starfield, well, okay, I get it, whatever. They do have other studios now with
They've got 3 other studios that are outside studios that are working on Fallout 76 exclusively.
So where's that? The people paying for Fallout first, either $13 a month or $100 a year. Where's that money going? Is it not going to 76? Is it not going back into 76? It's obviously it's not.
Most of their time and energy, and this is true, you can look at it, is going into the seasons. It is going into the artwork. It is going into the trailers. It is going into all the stuff for the seasons. The seasons are fine. The seasons keep people coming back. That's fine. I don't mind to keep the seasons going. However, if the seasons are going to keep us from getting good content, ditch the seasons.
Yeah.
If the seasons are the actual reason we're not getting content, then get rid of them. I mean, they actually take time to do storyboard recordings on all the pictures of the... That's great. I'm glad y'all are paying for that. I'm glad somebody's taking the time to do that. I would really rather them be working on some content for the game.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
100% it makes sense.
I am a diehard Fallout 76 guy, and I don't think I've ever listened to the storyboard of a season.
Yeah. No, it's imagine instead of getting a new season, you get a new quest line, you know?
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel quest line, a new Enclave quest line.
New Enclave quest line, let's travel to, let's take the expedition thing a little further. Let's, go to New Jersey and do a long quest line with that. Imagine having, or going to California, like going to, just imagine that instead of these seasons, which it's fine. It's everybody has a season pass. Every game, MLB the Show has a season pass, which is nuts. That season pass. So everybody has a season pass, free, paid, whatever.
And
so
it's to keep people coming back. That's what it is.
Yeah, but like you said, King, the other thing that would keep people coming back is just new content into the game.
Amen. Well, let me ask you now that I've given it to you. Knowing now that the first part of Atlantic City is not quest at all, you cannot explore, it's just expedition. So we got that mutation invasion, which was nothing but pulling mutations from one thing to another thing. We got Once in a Blue Moon, which was pretty good, but could have been bigger, obviously. And then an expedition. Is that enough for 1 year content in a game?
No.
I mean, is it even close?
It shouldn't be, no.
That's about one update. That should be about one update, maybe.
Yeah. No.
I mean, think how big Wastelanders was.
That was just different. Maybe they spoiled us with that.
Maybe
they spoiled us.
I don't think so, because the way Jeff Garner talked, they were going to keep building on top of it. I think that was his plan before he left.
Yeah, and then they just stopped.
Something happened.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
no. When Microsoft bought Bethesda and stuff, right? When they bought them, there was I don't know if it's a rumor or if it's fact, they were going to pull the plug on 76.
I've heard that too. Yeah.
So that's the only thing I could think of is what happened. And they really, I don't know. Like that's scary because then
Do
it's
you
like,
think
okay,
that? Do you think that's part of why Jeff Garner left? Do you think that's part of why they quit making content? I mean,
maybe,
we've been almost in a 2.5, 3 year dry run for content here.
we have been, yeah. So I think the game was almost abolished.
Yeah.
I think it was almost done. So, which would be incredibly sad if that were to happen. Just then you kind of have to find a way to make it offline so people can experience Fallout 76. Because then imagine for some reason, imagine if Microsoft pulls the plug on it tomorrow, right? If they did, and now that's one Fallout game that you can never play ever again.
Yeah.
That you have to find a way to make it to where that doesn't happen.
That I put 5 years of my life into.
I know that's the risk of a multiplayer of an online game, I guess. Unfortunately, that's the risk.
Well, but I'm sitting there right now, even with it still with the servers online. I mean, it's up, and I'm not playing it.
I know, me either. I know. How many hours do you have in 76?
Oh, good.
Do you have the 7,600 hours yet? Did you get that?
No, I mean not no. But of course, I've got PC, Xbox, and Sony. But no, I'm not near the 7,600. I don't know how people have done that. That's crazy.
How many hours are you at though, King? I have a lot. I don't have as much as you.
I'm thinking on PC. I'm just over 3,000.
Okay, all right. I'm at.
I think I'm like
3,600
or something like that.
Okay, me is you have 2,600 hours more than I do, but I'm over 1,000. I broke the 1,000 mark.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a lot of time.
Hey, I'm over 300 in Starfield already. So hey.
Yeah.
Somebody saying you game too much. No, can you game too much? Can you really game too much? Well,
I don't think so.
With all of this, instead of just griping to end the podcast, what's the answer? I mean, do you see them turning this around? Let me give another gripe after I said not to gripe. We have Fallout Anniversary that just came and gone, Bomb Drop Day. We have the 5-year anniversary that just came and went for Fallout 76, and they didn't hardly do anything. And they knew these were coming all year long.
Where's the next gen upgrade for Fallout 4?
Hey, that's a whole other podcast. I know they ain't even mentioning that.
We should do that next.
Yeah.
We should talk about that. Where is that? Where's the next gen upgrade for Fallout 4? We know the TV show April 12th. We know that's coming out then, which is great. Are they waiting for the TV show? Are they going to do what do the kids call it? A ghost drop or something?
I would imagine they're going to do it. Yeah, in the spring, right around the TV show now.
Yeah, or do you do it on the 8th anniversary of Fallout 4, which is this Friday?
I'm not going to get my hopes up anymore this year on anything.
And then they really, honestly, King, they shouldn't ghost drop Fallout 4. And if I'm even using that term correctly, they shouldn't do that. And they're gonna destroy modders like myself. They're going to destroy our games. You can't do that to us. You have to let us prepare for it.
Yeah.
So we know.
Yeah, that's going to be a big deal.
It's like I don't want to turn on Fallout 4. Oh, great, this upgrade, sweet. And now I can't play it. I can't play any of my mods because it's broken now.
Yeah.
Like modders have to prepare for it.
Yeah.
That would be fair, but what do I know?
What?
April 12th, right?
what do you believe is the holdup on mods? What is if you had to say the one big holdup on mods were for Fallout 76? Because I agree with you, mods would go a long way to helping 76 as well. Is it that they don't want to open up worlds, or is there a technical problem with the multiplayer?
Well, think about it. It's been 5 years. It's a long time.
It's a long time.
I don't think it's possible. I think they figured out that we can't do this, and we won't say anything.
But why can't they? People are using mods right now on 76.
I think they could do it. They could, but they would have to paywall it, and they don't want, and they don't maybe want to do that. Because imagine releasing mods and then saying, "Hey, you have to play Fallout first to access them." That would be That would be a mess.
They've got to open worlds. I mean, is Fallout first their only form of income? Is that the problem?
I don't know, King. I don't know, but they need mods. Starfield's gonna have mods before Fallout 76 does. It's just gonna happen.
Well, let me ask you this though: if they did bring mods and they were behind the paywall, wouldn't that be even a greater incentive to get Fallout first?
Yeah, it would be, but also too people that buy a copy of Fallout 4. It's just
people are going to gripe. I mean, people are going to gripe. It don't matter.
Yeah, it's Creation Club all over again at that point.
But people are going to gripe. Yeah. I mean, if they're wanting to make money, why not? Yeah. And it would help the game. Why not?
Yeah.
That's why I'm wondering if it's a technical issue with the multiplayer.
It probably is. So it's probably not possible. It's not possible. But I would like them, if it's not possible, I would like them to say that it's not possible.
Yeah.
But like what you just said too, they're modding it already. I've seen mods on Nexus mods. I've seen them.
I have too.
They're there, whatever they are, but they're there.
Yep.
So it's I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
All right, my final question for you. Now that the Starfield excuse is gone, do you believe the content will ramp up for Fallout 76 in 2024?
I hope it does. I don't know if it will. I know that's a little grim. I know it's just what have we seen? I mean, it's a 5-year-old game, and they practically almost stopped working on it. Stopped releasing new content.
But see, isn't that a shame? The Fallout fans were just, I mean, the fan viewer, not the viewership, but the player count was just going up and up and up.
So you could also see this too. Maybe with the TV show, it'll get a second wind.
Yeah.
Maybe the TV show is maybe that's what they're waiting for. And then they'll release a bunch of content.
No, don't even go there. They should be, but they're not. They're not working on no content. Joseph, you're going to get me mad.
Are you going to flip that piano behind you? Are you going to flip that piano?
I'm going to pull a Joe.
No, don't pull on me. No,
I have been talking for a year about them doing TV show content. And of course there is the Vault 33 suit that they found in data mines.
Oh, dang, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Maybe we're going to get a rush of content in 2024 around the TV show. It might happen. It might happen. Would that make you happy?
Yes. I mean, it would. But I think they would be stupid for not doing it, but they're also stupid. They were also stupid for going past the 5-year mark without doing something. They should have done something really nice for the players. Then they should have done something big. They should have had something really big. They did squat.
They did
so
nothing.
I'm sorry this has been depressing to everybody. I'm gonna quit griping.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back to Starfield. So
Yeah, listen, King, this was, I guess I assume we're wrapping up right now.
yeah, we are.
This was a lot of fun.
What else can you say? I'm ticked off.
Time goes by so fast.
It does.
When we're just going back and forth.
It does.
But yeah, it's nice. I'm actually right now, King. I'm working on content for my gaming channel.
Awesome.
I'm gonna start uploading at least once per week. We'll see how it goes.
Awesome.
Maybe twice per week.
Well,
Might be a little overzealous with that.
I'm working on a Starfield video. In fact, I was working on a Starfield video when you said I'm ready. So I'm so mad at 76. I think I'm going to go back and finish my Starfield video before I even do this one, because I just want to push.
Yeah, you should.
I just want to push 76 to the side and say, just, I'm mad at it.
You should. Go ahead. Go ahead. I got some Yankee stuff to make too.
I still love it, but boy, I'm mad at it. Yeah. Well, if you have not subscribed yet to Joseph Gaming channel, please do that. He is magnificent. Y'all know that I love him and I love his content. The link will be down in the description below. Also, his baseball channel, The Shift, is down in the description below, and he is doing very well with that. My channel, you could just click the subscribe button right down there.
Click the red button. Is it still red? I don't think it's red anymore.
It's according to what machine you're on. Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's black. It doesn't, I don't know. God. Well, I am the KingFanMan. He is Joey Caps. We will see y'all next time. We are the Bethesda Brothers. Bye, guys.